Hey there, Wastelanders, and welcome back to War Games News Radio. My name's Ryan, and in this video, we're going to go over all of the new minis released ahead of Season 2 of the Fallout TV show. Season 2 of the Fallout TV show is a little bit more than a month away, and Modiphius Entertainment have already released a new box set featuring 5 characters from the series that you can use in your games of Fallout Wasteland Warfare or Fallout Factions. This is the second set of Fallout TV show minis that have been released so far, and features new versions of Lucy and Maximus, as well as models for Hank, Thaddeus, and Moldaver. This box set is available now on the Modiphius web store, and if you're picking up a pack, remember to use the code WGNR10 at checkout to save yourself 10%. So let's jump in and take a look at the new Fallout TV show minis and all of their strengths and weaknesses. Let's take a look. The unit profiles for all of these units are free, and you can find them in either the classic playing card version or the new Vault-Tec approved profiles on both the Fallout Wasteland Warfare or Fallout Factions download pages. You can find links in the description down below if you want to follow along at home. I'm using the Hollywood Heroes and Icons PDF for this review because it includes both the units from the Season 1 Hollywood Heroes pack and the new Season 2 Hollywood Icons set. But we're only going to be looking at the new Season 2 stuff in this video, so you can check out the link popping up here if you want to see what CX404 and the Ghoul can do. First up for our new units is everyone's favorite Okie Dokie Vault Dweller, Lucy. The new Lucy model is based on her post-wedding look from Season 1, and her special stats are exactly the same as her vault-suited version, but this one has a little bit more of a combat focus. She's part of the Survivors faction, and because she's a unique unit, she gains a +1 strong armor token at the beginning of any battle. Lucy uses melee weapons and big guns on a strength of 4, and pistols and rifles on a perception of 5, so long-range combat is probably going to be recommended for her. Lucy only has 4 hit points, so she's pretty darn squishy, but she has pretty decent objective running stats, hacking and searching on her intelligence of 5, and lockpicking on her intelligence of 6. At 64 caps, this new Lucy is a little bit more expensive than her Vault Suit version at 40 caps, but this new version includes the caps cost for her Tranquilizer Pistol and Wasteland outfit, while the Season 1 version's cap cost only included her Vault 33 jumpsuit. The new Lucy still has her Okie Dokie ability, letting her add a +2 bonus to her next roll after failing a skill test, and she also gains the bare hand boxing ability, giving her an extra black and green die when making improvised weapon attacks. The new Lucy can make quick action attacks instead of quick action moves, so she's a bit better in a fight compared to the old version. But with just 4 hit points, I'd still recommend paying the caps for some better armor to keep her in the fight longer. Next up is Maximus, one of 2 Brotherhood of Steel units in this box, and the only other unit on this list with a Season 1 and Season 2 version. This new Max is a Squire and has come way down in caps cost from his Season 1 version from 135 caps to 44, but he does lose his T60 power armor. And that cost doesn't include any standard equipment, so you'll have to shell out a little bit to give him some armor and some weapons. The new Max's stats are again pretty similar to what we saw in his Season 1 version, but he does lose his battle cry resistance and has a perception range of green instead of blue. His special stats are pretty balanced across the board with 5s in almost every category except for his intelligence and luck of 4. He's a bit beefier than Lucy with 5 hit points, but is a worse objective running unit, hacking and searching on 4s and lockpicking on 5s. His Guardian and Rule Number 1 abilities are gone in this new version and have been replaced with the Well-Traveled rule, giving him an extra green die when making skill tests for creature or danger cards. Overall, I'd say the new Max isn't nearly as tough or deadly as his power armored version, but he's a cheap option to fill out your force with a decent all-rounder at just 44 caps before equipment. Now onto our first new character to go from the small screen to the tabletop, and that's Hank. The overseer of Vault 33 and Lucy's dad, Hank McLean, comes in at 44 caps without equipment and has a ton of special abilities. His combat skills aren't amazing, hitting with pistols and rifles on 4s, and he has no melee ability and a thrown range of red. But he makes up for this by hacking and lockpicking on an intelligence of 6, making him a half-decent objective-focused unit. And Hank can also make quick action expertise tests. Just like Lucy, Hank only has 4 hit points, so you'll want to spend some caps on armor to keep him in the fight. But he's also a unique survivor, so he does get that +1 strong armor token at the beginning of a battle. His special rules look like they can give your force a lot of flexibility if you have the patience. With his prepared ability, Hank can spend 1 action on his activation to basically bank an action on a later turn, basically trading a 1 action turn for a 3 action turn later in the game. His Rousing rule lets him remove a stun token from 1 friendly model within his Black Presence range, and his Teamwork Aura ability can give out a free yellow or green green dice token to up to 3 friendly units that are readied but haven't yet activated. He can boost other models and give himself a free activation in the following turn, so long as you set the traps properly. Moving on, we have Moldaver, a character that we still don't know a ton about from Season 1, but we'll probably learn a bit more about this mysterious woman when Season 2 drops in December. She can be added to either NCR or Raider lists, which does fit with what we know about her from Season 1. Moldaver has a decent mix of combat abilities, hitting on 5s with rifles, pistols, and grenades, and hitting on 4s with big guns and melee weapons. Her objective abilities are also really good, lockpicking and hacking with an intelligence of 7, but that drops down to 5s for search tests. Moldaver can also make quick action expertise tests, adding to her objective scoring abilities. For special rules, she has the battle experience aura ability, allowing a model within her black presence range to swap a green, black, or blue die for a yellow die when making an attack during a turn when Moldaver is activated. So much like Hank, you'll need to have another ready unit within her presence range to get the most out of this rule. She also has the purpose ability, which makes her resistant, but not immune, to stuns. A reminder that if a unit has a resistance, they flip a luck token to see if they would take that effect. So that means Moldaver has a 50-50 chance of blocking a stun from an incoming attack. She comes in at 62 caps without any equipment, but her Vault-Tec approved profile recommends including sturdy leather armor and a laser pistol, bringing her caps cost to 84. And last on the list, but number 1 in our hearts, is the lowly scribe Thaddeus. Thaddeus is severely lacking in the combat skills department, as he only has the melee and grenade skills hitting on 4s. He's also very subpar when it comes to objectives, hacking on 3s and searching and lockpicking on 4s. But like any good scribe, Thaddeus shines through when acting as a support piece for your other units. His Here You Go ability allows you to give out a free bonus dice token to a unit within his green presence range, or a +1 strong armor token, which feels a lot more handy to me. There you have it, Wastelanders. Everything you need to know about the Fallout Season 2 Hollywood Icons minis and how you can use them to tell your own stories on the tabletop. Don't forget to use that code WGNR10 on the Modivius web store to save 10% if you are buying these or any of the fine products that they sell. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss our next video. You can also check us out on Patreon or click the join button here on YouTube, where for as little as $3 Canadian per month, you can help us make more videos for you to enjoy. And you also get kickbacks like double entry into future giveaways, access to polls which help us shape the content here on the channel, and you could even become a named character in a future battle report or live stream. So thank you again so much for watching, and stay tuned because as always, WGNR will be back.